The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Atomo Radio Group Facebook page and on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
The 105th edition of the Pennant Game is upon us. Welcome to Mustang Stadium and the home of the Davis County Mustangs as they get to set to take on for the 105th consecutive time the Centerville Big Reds. The Mustangs won this fixture last year, 56-33, and they're looking to hang on to the ever-coveted pennant trophy that has been traded between these two teams for now 105 consecutive years. Pleasure to have you with us here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by, well, I will be joined momentarily by Ken Anderson, and Annie Argo is our on-site producer here in Bloomfield. Back in Atomo is Kyle Smith, and handling things on the radio side. So whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 KRKN or taking in the online stream on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel or Facebook page, we appreciate you joining us. Davis County coming off a 47-16 loss at EBF, and it was a case where EBF jumped out up front and led 27-0 at halftime and cruised to the win. Davis County had trouble keeping hold of the ball, losing the turnover battle 4-1, and they really had trouble getting their offense going as well. One injury concern that we need to definitely highlight is Hank Buelcheck. We saw him go down last week in Eddyville. Turns out he has a high ankle sprain. He will be out for at least a couple of weeks. So that will bring up an opportunity for Sven Skaggs, who will come in as the freshman running back to go alongside Casey Young in the backfield. We'll see how he does. Casey Young leads Davis County in passing, 220 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, but looking to cut down on the turnovers. He comes into this game with 7 interceptions. Young also leads the team in rushing with 200 yards. His main target, once he goes on offense, is Mason Simmons, 9 catches for 100 yards. Centerville, on the other hand, 3-0, scoring 44 points a game. Their last game was a 32-20 win over Sheraton in Centerville, and they are led by one of the best young quarterbacks in Iowa, Mac Murdoch. The sophomore has completed 79% of his passes, 841 yards, 10 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Bacoa Caliponi is a nice compliment in the backfield as well, 235 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Murdoch's main target through the air is Abram DeSena, 22 catches for 373 yards and 4 touchdowns. A lot of impressive stats in regards to the Centerville offense, and we will go over that as we go through the course of this game. But Davis County beat Centerville in a shootout, 89 points combined between these two squads, 56-33. We will see if Davis County can keep the pennant here in Bloomfield. We will take our first break as they get set for the national anthem, and we'll be back for more of the pregame here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Centerville is on the field. We are waiting for Davis County to make their appearance as the band is getting set to play the national anthem as well. 105th edition of the Pennant game getting set to commence from here at Mustang Stadium in Bloomfield. Centerville versus Davis County, and the Pennant currently resides in Bloomfield. Centerville is looking to get the road win and bring the Pennant back with them to Centerville. We will see if they will be able to do so. I believe the Mustangs are coming, well, possibly. Of course, they're in the locker room to our right, and I do believe, because I see the cheerleaders' pom-pom shaking, and here come the Mustangs. So Davis County on the field, and we will have the national anthem shortly, and Mustangs, especially going up against a team that is averaging 44 points a game, it is imperative that they start quickly in this ball game if they want to hang with this high-power Centerville offense. So they're going to play the school's alma mater, and then we will have the national anthem. So we will step away, and when we come back, the coin flip, and then the opening kick of Davis County versus Centerville coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go
Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa Mini Storage, AA Lock and Keys, and AA Auto Sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
National anthem has been played, and the team captains for Centerville and Davis County are meeting at midfield as we get set for the coin toss. Davis County will be wearing their home maroon tops with the gold pants, white numbers, and the maroon helmets. Centerville will be in their road white jerseys with red numerals and numbers, black pants with the white, red, and black stripe down the side. And they have the helmet with the big red on the side as well. So Referee of this ball game is Todd Parker. He is going over the coin toss rules, and I imagine Davis County will want to probably kick off if they want to. Looks like they won the toss, and looks like they're deferring. And Centerville will receive the kickoff. So,
Centerville won the toss. They've elected to receive.
captains shake each other's hands and head to their respective sidelines, and we are getting set for football here in Davis County. Abram DeSena is one of the men back to receive this kick from Cale Martin and Clayton Lawson. So Centerville's ready to go. They're already out. Davis County, however, still huddled up near the sideline. Now they head towards the 40. And as I said, Cale Martin will be sending this away. So we will get an early look at one of the best young quarterbacks in Iowa, Mac Murdoch, when Centerville gets the ball. Haven't seen Martin much in the kicking game, as Davis County has only attempted one extra point this season, and they have not attempted a field goal yet. But for most reports, they say that Cale Martin's doing a decent job. Of course, he has big shoes to fill with the graduated Landon Fetcho, who has a school record in PATs and regularly kicked the ball into the end zone as well. And there's the boots. It's a low squibber, and we are underway. It's picked up by one of the upbacks. That is Gretton McDaniel, and McDaniel runs into a human pile short of the 35. So the 34-yard line is where Centerville will get started as we get set to start tonight's matchup. They're just saying that if you're 5 minutes late, you're 5 minutes early, you're still late. But in broadcasting terms, if you show up right before the first play from scrimmage, I say you're right on time, Coach. How are you?
Exactly. I'm well, thank you. Thank you for thank you for that introduction.
So there's an issue with the play clock. So yeah, one of the play clocks is not working. So yeah, well, what referee's now pointing to them saying, "Hey, that play clock's not working." But so we'll take a look at Mac Murdoch. And, Coach, I told you, well, actually I told the audience, 79% passing for Mac Murdoch, 841 yards, 10 touchdowns, and no interceptions. He has been exceptional throwing the football.
And that's accuracy, but he's also athletic.
Oof. So Murdoch is in a pistol, and this is Kelowna Capone. And Capone gets wrestled down, Calipone, I should say, and he – no play. They say no play, or what are we doing?
Looks like they moved it back just a little bit. Huh?
Okay, yeah, it looks like it. So the line scrimmage is a 37. Give Calipone a gain of 3 to make it 2nd and 7. Calipone again, and again he gets stacked up at the line scrimmage and a minimal gain. Maybe to the 38. Yeah. 38, so an early 3rd down for the Big Reds. And, Coach, how big would it be if they can get them 3 and out here?
Huge. And it's where you want to have them, right? 3rd and 6. I mean, that's a good situation for the defense. It's an obvious little thrown down, draw screen down perhaps as well.
3rd and 6, blitz coming. Murdoch flush to his left, fires, and Triton Thomas makes the diving catch at about the 46-yard line. That was a low throw, but Thomas went down to get it for a gain of 8, and that'll move the sticks.
Murdoch showing his athleticism there. As you mentioned, his stats, he's accurate, he's got great numbers, but he's agile and he can avoid a rush, get out on the edge, and still deliver a strike.
And the wide receiver helped him out there, too.
Yes,
that definitely helps. 1st and 10 from the 46. This is Clayton Lawson coming in on the end around, running to the right, picks up some blocks, turns the corner at the 50, and then gets driven back at about the 47. Give him a gain of about 7 to bring up 2nd down.
Pick up about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 from the Davis County 48-yard line.
This might be one of those throw-in type downs for Centerville. If, second, maybe a little long, but it's 2nd and short. 2nd and under 5 is a great down to throw the ball on, especially as you get into this end of the field.
Murdoch takes a shotgun snap, fakes it, runs it up the middle himself, dodges a couple tacklers. He's loose at the 40, inside the 30. Actually gets brought down just short of the 30 to the 31. A gain of 17 for Murdoch and a 1st down.
Good mix by Centerville. They've thrown the ball. They've given it to a few different people. That time Murdoch on just a little read there, kept the ball, showed his athleticism again.
So Centerville on the move, 1st and 10 from the Davis County 31. Murdoch keeps it after the late delay to Calipone, and he gets dropped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Max Taylor on that tackle, I believe. It's a nice play.
It was Max Taylor, so 2nd and 11. Good pursuit. What did you see on that play where Davis County was able to bottle it up?
It looks like Murdoch, you can't really see his eyes, but I believe he's reading that play. And it was great pursuit. It's great pursuit. There's a little bit of a mesh point there. And on that point, when they're meshing, you attack that mesh point. You don't try to play a guy. You just attack that point.
Murdoch will throw on 2nd and 11 from 32. Fires deep over the middle. It is dropped. Oh, he had a man open at the goal line, but Lawson could not handle it. He went down to his knees to try to grab it, but just couldn't come up with it, and that'll bring up 3rd and 11.
Nice ball by Murdoch. That would have been at least a ball maybe on the 1 foot line, possibly a touchdown. But it was a great delivery. Just luckily for Davis County, Centerville dropped the ball.
3rd and 11. The line of scrimmage is the 32. 8:43 remaining in the 1st quarter. Murdoch, straight drop back, has time, guns it over the middle. Wide open is Lawson, and that is a touchdown.
Too wide open. There wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him.
So Murdoch with his 11th touchdown pass of the season, a 32-yard strike to Clayton Lawson. And Centerville wasting no time to get on the board. Centerville has not attempted an extra point this season, so I'd be surprised if they try to kick an extra point here, and they do not. They're going for 2. And it gives to Calipone, and he will walk into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And with 8:37 remaining in the 1st quarter, Centerville strikes first. 8-0 Big Reds on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And back here we are this is Kason Young bringing the kick back, puts his shoulder down, and has a little trash to talk as he gets knocked out of bounds at about the 38. He ran to Grantland McDaniel and wanted to talk a little trash.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, that is so unlike Kaysen.
Yeah. I did like it. It looks like, we talked about it last week at the end of the game. Looked like he started to run a little angry, play a little bit angry. And to come out and try to, when you're carrying the ball, to be the hammer and not the nail is a good mentality to have. I just see, I think all the lights and everything just went out.
Yeah, sure looks like it. And, now the officials blow the play dead. And, it has gotten considerably darker out on the field. And unless they want to bring there we go.
Did you just unplug? You had your phone plugged in?
I mean, just like everybody, I'm addicted to my phone, Coach. I got to have it plugged in and fully charged. You mentioned the crowd. There's a really good crowd here.
Great crowd.
For this pennant game. I don't think I've ever seen so many opposing cheerleaders on one sideline before. Centerville has a squad.
They do.
Out there. 1st and 10 from the Davis County 39. Young fakes a handoff, runs it up the middle. He crosses the 40, gets to about the 42 for a gain of 3.
If Davis County can, we have to be able to control the ball a little bit. Because if you notice, Centerville is an up-tempo offense, and that can get away from you fast. They can score really fast. And Murdoch already showed he's explosive. So if we can kind of just keep the ball out of their hands, do it in a little ball control, and a 4-yard gain, a 3.5-yard gain is pretty darn good. So I assume we're going to be a little bit deliberate, and I think it's a good strategy to slow it down a little bit and keep it. Don't make it a track meet. Make it a little bit slower.
They're going to have to. Casey Young's going to be savvy because they turned off the play clock because it's off on one end, so he'll have to get in and out of the huddle considerably faster. This is Fenn Skaggs, who gets stoned at the line for no gain. Skaggs, of course, is filling in for Hank Buelchek, who ended up with a high ankle sprain in that game against EBF. And so he'll be filling in for the senior. And we all know Skaggs is a freshman in there. He scored 2 touchdowns last week against EBF, 1 catching, 1 running. But Davis County has their first third down of the night, 3rd and 7 from the 42. Trailing 8-0 to Centerville with 7:10 remaining in the first quarter. Mustangs split out 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 to the right. The ball is on the near hash here on the right side. Fake the handoff to Skaggs, and Kaysen Young carries the pile near midfield to the 49. A gain of 7, and that should be a first down. Yeah, that is a first down just short of midfield. We'll put it right at midfield, so give him a gain of 8.
I like that. This is a game where Kaysen probably needs to touch it a few more times than he has earlier in the year. It's just if we want to have a chance in this game, you got to get it in his hands. And what I really liked is his body lean at the end. You call it running behind your pads. I mean, he was behind them. There was some push forward from his legs.
1st and 10 from midfield. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. High snap, and Young was able to get the ball to Skaggs, but he just manages to get to the line of scrimmage now. Looks like if they go by the spot, the near official will be a loss of 1. We'll see where they spot it. It's back to the 49 for a loss of 1. And now bring up 2nd and 11. Interesting way they're doing the plays. Young comes in, goes to the sideline and gets a play from him, then relays it to the huddle. That could be problematic when it comes to time and the play clock.
No play clock.
The back judge has his arm up right now, which means we're under 10 seconds. Young gets a play off at 2nd and 11. Fumbled the snap, now tries to run up the middle and gets a yard back to midfield, and that is it.
It does assure you that you're going to get the correct play in as opposed to signaling. But when you have, in high school football, when you have a player like Kaysen Young, so you can see right now he's coming over the sidelines on a little bit of a jog. Now, that wasn't too bad there, but it's all that extra running. I mean, if there's 40 plays on offense, there's 80 plays, and all those plays, these are 40 plays. He's running.
I want to talk to you about something I noticed earlier in the season after this play, so try to remind me. 3rd and 10 from midfield. Mustangs trail 8-0. A direct run. Kaysen Young turns the corner and has about 8 to the 42, bringing up a very interesting 4th and 2 call.
They're going for it.
I do not blame them whatsoever.
Yeah.
Davis County is 0-3, battling 3-0 Centerville, and you're going to have to stick with them score for score as well. You're past midfield in plus territory. I say this is a good call.
This ball is going to stay in Cason's hands.
The only question is where he's going to go with it. 4th and 2. Davis County needs the 40 to continue to drive. Young straight ahead, puts his shoulder down, tries to reach out, and looks like he's short. Stopped at the 41-yard line, needed 2, got just 1. And the Mustangs, it appears, will turn over on downs. So my question, Coach, as the teams switch offense and defense, instead of having Casey Young come to the sideline every play, I've noticed sometimes they'd have like a wide receiver come in with the play, switch a wide receiver out, and then do that same thing play by play.
That's a good thing too, because it gets a lot of kids involved.
Right.
And I don't know what the depth situation is like that. It does save Cason's legs, because he's going to run 20 yards. He's jog 20 yards to get the play, jog 20 yards back.
Centerville takes over at their own 41, 1st and 10. Murdoch with an empty backfield. Seam route over the middle. Again, this is Lawson. He is loose. And it is only Frazee able to catch him at the 1-yard line.
Just a simple seam route, just right down between the safety and the corner behind the linebackers. And it's the same thing they scored on. It's probably the exact same play. I'm not surprised they came right back to it, because it was so wide open when they scored.
58 yards. Very first play after Davis County turned it over on downs, and Centerville leading 8-0 with 4:13 remaining in the first quarter are right at the doorstep of adding to their lead.
Calipone, right here.
He is behind Murdoch in the pistol. Calipone gets the carry, and he has himself a touchdown. Right up the middle went Calipone, and he gets his first touchdown of the ball game, his 5th of the season. And it is 14-0 Centerville, and the Big Reds get set to go for 2. 2 plays, Coach, right after the turnover on downs.
And the identical play that they scored on earlier.
2-point play. Calipone running left, leaning towards the end zone, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good. 4:06 remaining in quarter number 1. Centerville 16, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And here comes the kickoff. It's high and short, and running up to catch it, this is Caleb Tucker, and he gets taken down as he crosses the 35 to about the 37. Centerville leads at 16-0, 4:01 remaining in first quarter, and a 2-play 59-yard drive. Big play that was a 58-yard pass from Mac Murdoch to Clayton Lawson, and then McCoy Calipone did the rest of it with a 1-yard touchdown plunge, and with the 2-point conversion, it is 16-0, and Davis County finds themselves behind the 8 ball here early. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 38.
I still think you try to be somewhat deliberate. Doesn't mean conservative. Be deliberate
This time Young keeps it. He gets slung down behind the line of scrimmage by DeSena. And he loses a yard to the 37.
Loss of 1 back to the 37-yard line. We'll bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll bring up 2nd and 11. Davis County has not passed it yet, Coach.
No, they haven't. And, you know, I don't think it's time to change the entire game plan, because I think their game plan probably was something deliberate, keep the ball in Cason's hands. You know, a score here would make it a one-score game.
2nd and 11, Young again, and he fakes the handoff to Skaggs, crosses the 40, then he gets slammed down after his forward progress is stopped. Young is going to feel some bruises today, I'll tell you what.
Yes, and that's the question. You know, you do want, he's your playmaker. You do want it in his hands to have a chance, but you can't be exclusively in his hands, and we have to find other answers.
That was a gain of 4 for Kason Young to the 41-yard line. Davis County 1 of 2 on 3rd down here in the early going. Gives to Skaggs, and look at Skaggs score through the line, right. And he's about a yard short at the 47-yard line. A gain of 6 on 3rd and 7. Will Davis County go for it?
They're going for it.
Well, if you run for it on 3rd down, that sure tells me you're going to go for it on 4th down if you get a decent gain.
And it might be a hard count here. I'd look for maybe a hard count, but to try to draw them off sides with the play call.
4th and 1 from the Davis County 47. Davis County trailing 16-0 with 2:08 remaining in the first quarter. Give to Young, and he gets the first down, it appears. Yes, he does. Looked like he got tackled forward by a Big Red, fortunately. But Young gets the tough yard, and that will allow the Mustang drive to continue. Yeah, that was Mac Murdoch that tackled him forward and allowed him to get the first down. That's one of the few things you can't control, how you tackle somebody.
Right.
Or how they fall when you tackle them, I should say. 1st and 10 from the 48. Handoff. Skaggs slams into the line and maybe gets a yard to the 49. A helmet came off as well from a Mustang. And who is the owner of that maroon helmet? Oh, no, beg your pardon. It was a Big Red helmet. Yeah, and that was Brian Snyder, who is now running off the field as he'll have to come off because of the helmet. A 1-yard gain for Skaggs. 2nd and 9, Davis County, with 1:05 remaining first quarter, trailing 16-0. Young fakes the handoff, crosses midfield, and his forward progress is stopped at about the 47.
Centerville's starting to cheat a lot of people towards the line of scrimmage. The corner, there's one corner covering 2 receivers, and as soon as the ball was snapped, he just took off the line of scrimmage there, completely ignoring the passing game. They're not even covering, if you watch on this next snap, if we have 2 receivers to one side. They don't even have anybody but over the top of maybe 15 yards deep off the ball. So there'll be 2 down here. The inside receiver won't have anybody near.
You're right. Nobody's covering.
They're all playing the run. They're all playing against the Case and Young run game.
3rd and 6 from the 49, and looks like Centerville moved early. They did. First penalty goes against Centerville. It is offside, and that turns.
That's good.
That turns 3rd and 6 into 3rd and 1. So much more manageable. Third and we'll call it a long yard. From now the Davis County, the Centerville 44-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Young takes a shotgun snap, but the quarter ended as the snap was coming towards Young, and I think it was right before the snap the quarter ended, so we have reached the end of quarter number 1. Davis County trails Centerville 16-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter as we flip the field. Davis County now moving from right to left here in the second quarter, trailing Centerville 16-0. Third and a long yard from the 44. Casey Young keeps it, has the first down as he gets gang tackled at around the 40. It has been all Casey Young on offense.
Good to see him moving the ball a little bit here. They're going to, I don't know if you saw in the last play, there are two receivers to the top. And the corner, again, was just totally ignoring that he's coming in to play the run at the snap of the ball. Let's see if they consistently play. Oh, what in the world? Oh, they did not give it to him. It was third down.
It was third down. It wasn't fourth down. It was third down. Now a flag. Oh, now we have a flag, and Brian Skaggs is not happy.
They call, was it fumble?
Did they say, I saw I thought maybe Young lost the ball, but I didn't see anybody signal Centerville football. We're going to have an explanation because nobody knows what's going on up here.
That's for sure.
The flag is probably for unsportsmanlike conduct on Davis County, or maybe he's picking up his flag now.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, nope, they called it on Davis County.
I still don't understand the turnover. Okay, but was it a fumble?
I guess it was. Although I didn't see anybody signal Centerville football. So I'm going to put that down as a Casey Young fumble. Referee is Todd Parker. And after a mark off the penalty, Centerville will take over. 1st and 10 from the Davis County 45. Halfback pass, back to Murdoch. Now he has a man wide open down the field, and the pass is caught at the 5-yard line. A 40-yard gain.
I think they're
Triton Thomas.
They're going after the jugular.
So a 40-yard pickup. 1st and goal from the 5 for Centerville. So right after the turnover and the unsportsmanlike conduct, Centerville back at it with the 1st and goal. And here is Calipone into the end zone as he tumbles in for the touchdown. So Calipone with the 4-yard touchdown score, his second of the ball game. I think the crowd, as well as me, a little bit just shell-shocked, wondering, okay, what actually happened on that run by Young?
Yeah, it's just a really strange turn of events. You got to hand it to Centerville after that. That's a great time to come up with a big play. Is after a turnover, a little shock and awe effect there. After that, it's a double whammy.
This is the first extra point attempted by Centerville, and booting it through was Jason Morrow. And that makes our score 20-23. Davis County nothing. 11:22 left to go in the second quarter on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
23-0. Centerville leads it, and here comes the kickoff. Low bouncing ball. And that's scooped up by Sizemore. And Noah Sizemore runs into a few white jerseys. At about the 39 is where Davis County will start their third possession. Centerville has had no trouble scoring on offense. Davis County's moved the ball relatively well.
They've done a decent job with the run game. They're going to have to distribute it somewhere else a little bit, but it's just the big plays. You know, they had a 58-yard pass,
a 40-yard pass,
40-yard pass, and then that one. And it's just
1st and 10 from the 38 for Davis County. Young hands off to Skaggs, and he immediately gets grabbed, but he drags a tackler to the 40 for a gain of about 2. That was Corey Kraftefil that made the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 with under 11 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. 23-0. Centerville leads it in this 105th edition of the pennant game. 2 receivers to each side for the Mustangs. Young is in the pistol with Skaggs behind him. Young the throw. Now flush to his left. Fires, it's tipped. No, it's intercepted.
Intercepted.
Mac Murdoch picked it off, just plucked it out of the air. That was the most casual interception I've ever seen in my life. 47-yard line is the new line of scrimmage. As Centerville gets another turnover.
And they're going to another big play.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just. I think that's their mentality.
You already know what they're going to do.
Great field position, do it right after a turnover, and it's the opportunity.
Now officials blow the play dead, and Davis County has called their first timeout. 10:27 remaining in the second quarter. Centerville 23, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
10:27 remaining in the second quarter, coming out of the Davis County timeout. Centerville has 1st and 10 from the Davis County 47, already leading 23-0. Handoff is a Calipone. We haven't seen him much other than in the goal line situation, and he gets stopped at about the 45 for a gain of 2.
We just might get a steady dose of him right now.
It all depends on what Centerville wants to do. Do they want to go for the quick strike, or do they want to grind down Davis County a little bit?
I think, obviously they've kind of gotten control of the game already, and at some point you have to work on just your game and what you do.
Here's Calipone again. Flag flies as Calipone gallops into the secondary, taken down by Young at about the 30, but looks like it's coming back. I saw the back judge throw the flag. And the call is holding against Centerville, but it depends on where the holding was. Looks like the spot is the 41.
So I would imagine they'll probably get, I wouldn't say conservative here, but they'll try to get a drive because they haven't had that many offensive plays.
So they'll take the ball back to the 49-yard line. All in all, it's a 4-yard penalty. 2nd and 12 for the Big Reds with the ball back at the 49. 9:33 and counting left to go second quarter. Centerville with the ball leading 23-0. Murdoch on the play action. Back to throw. Guns it over the middle. Has Triton Thomas. He's caught it at the 5. Wow. Touchdown.
Great air on that post. Threw that ball up there. Really nice with a lot of air. That was a great throw.
That was Abram DeSena, beg your pardon, on the catch. And a 49-yard strike. I mean, Coach, big play after big play. 32, 58, 40, 49.
How many offensive plays do they have total? Not that many.
Oh, that's a great question. 1, 2.
Just not a lot.
15.
15 offensive plays. Yeah, that's not a lot. At some point, they're gonna have to settle in and work on the game because what happens? Oh.
And the extra point is blocked. So the score remains 29-0 with 9:21 remaining in the second quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And there's a kick, angled towards the far sideline, picked up by Caleb Tucker, and he gets slung down at about the 27-yard line. Make that the 32-yard line. 29-0 Centerville, and it has been a blitzkrieg so far. You like that word? Yeah, that's a German word, isn't it?
Das ist. Das ist ein deutsches Wort.
Got it. It was completely unintentional, though. So, yeah, shout out to your lovely wife, of course.
All right.
Davis County takes over at their own 32. Casey Young with Skaggs to his left in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Handoff to Skaggs on the delay. Maybe to the 30. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. There might been a fumble. And it was fumbled, and Centerville recovers. Everything is going the way of Centerville in this first half. That's the 3rd straight possession that has ended in a turnover for Davis County. And it is 1st and 10 Centerville from the Davis County 34.
I'm betting on a big play.
I would not go against that bet. Here's Calipone.
Good stick.
Yeah, definitely a good stick at the line of scrimmage. That was Skaggs on the tackle.
Yeah, he stuck his nose in there really well.
Centerville already leads at 29-0, looking for more. 8:40 remaining in this fast-moving first half. Second and 9 from the 33. Calipone again. Lots of running room on the left side. Up the sideline, inside the 20. Knocked out of bounds, and we'll see where they spot him. Looks like he's out of bounds at about the 6.
Ball be spotted on the 5-yard line. First and goal, Centerville.
So first and goal for Centerville. Ball at the 6-yard line. Calipone with the handoff, and he will walk untouched into the end zone for another Centerville touchdown. So Centerville adds to their lead. They have scored each time they have touched the ball.
Wow. And they've made it look easy.
Yes, very, very easy. Jason Morrow is 1 for 2 in point after attempts. He gets that one high and sneaks it inside the left upright to boot it through. And our new score with 8:19 remaining in the second quarter, 36-0. Centerville leading Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
8:19 remaining in the second quarter as we welcome you back to Mustang Stadium here in Bloomfield. The kickoff by Centerville went out of bounds as the Big Reds lead Davis County 36-0. Our last score was a 6-yard run by Calipone, who now has 3 touchdown runs. Mac Murdoch has 2 touchdown passes. And Davis County will start at their own 35.
Let's see if they continue to not cover our wide receiver. They'll line up on them right out here, down at the bottom.
Okay.
And then right before the snap, a lot of times they're just running right in. Now they're staying home a little bit.
There's the give to Skaggs, and he gets tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage and wrestled down for no gain. That was a nice play by Corey Kraftefil. So no gain for Skaggs. 2nd and 10 for Davis County. Under 8 minutes left to go until halftime. It is 36-0 Centerville. On 2nd and 10, design run for Young, running right. Puts his shoulder down, gets it across the 35 to about the 37. For a gain of 2 to bring up 3rd down.
Pick up a 2 to the 37. We'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs.
3rd and 8 coming up for Davis County. See, that time, Coach, they brought in a player with the play, and Young stayed in the huddle.
And that's a good way. It just saves him steps.
Skaggs in the backfield with Young. Trips lined up to the right with the wide receiver to the left. That's Mark Frazee. Young to throw. Pocket holds. Now the flag is down.
False start. That was a
very late call, but yeah, the call is false start.
False start on the Mustangs.
Now with the score 36-0, Centerville's dropping back a lot more, and now saying, okay, well, we know you want to throw now, so we'll drop back and we'll cover that too.
And they're playing down the distance here. It's 3rd and 15, 3rd and
13,
9, but they're going to honor the pass just a little bit more than they do on 1st and 2nd down.
3rd and 13 from the 32. 2 wide receivers to each side. Young to throw. Looking. Rolls to his right. Fires towards the sideline. Nice ball. And, just going out of bounds before he got to the sticks. Mason Simmons made his 10th catch of the year, but could not stay in bounds. And maybe he didn't have good field. Maybe not field awareness there. But regardless, he's about 2 yards short of the first down at the 38-yard line. We'll call it the 37. Or beg your pardon, that's the 40. That's a 43-yard line. 4th down, and the snap went over the head of Young, who will just have to pounce on it back at the 33-yard line, and Davis County will turn it over on downs. And second time that Davis County has turned it over on downs. And now Centerville has a very short field to traverse in order to add to their 36-0 lead. First and 10 to the 30 from the 32. Here's Calipone. Breaks the tackle and gets wrestled down by Mason Simmons at about the 30. Well, that's Curtis Mathis, I should say. And he's tackled at about the 27-yard line.
Pick up a 5 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 from the 32 with 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. 36-0 Centerville. And there's a give to Mathis as he bounces it to the left side. Nice little stiff arm there as well as he got inside the 20 to about the 18 for 9 yards and a first down.
Taylor on the tackle for the Mustangs.
Just a tough spot. Things haven't gone our way, but I'll get back to that in a second here.
First and 10 from the 18. And there's a couple of Mustangs jumping out early. Looked like that was Victor Milder. That was in the neutral zone well early before the snap.
It's gotten away from us rather fast, and you think, wow, things haven't gone our way.
Oh, they call a false start on Centerville.
Ooh, we'll take it. But on the flip side of that, we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot. What's the first thing, the first day of practice, you do quarterback center exchange. You do exchanges between running backs and quarterbacks, and then ball protection. And we've really failed on those 3 important phases early in this game.
First and 10 from the 23. There's a pitch to Mathis running right. Gets gang tackled as he got inside the 20. Back to the 18, so he picked up the penalty yardage. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. One thing I read about Mac Murdoch, he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
And He is the #1 quarterback prospect in the state of Iowa for the class of 2028.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw that when I was doing my research over the week. 2nd and 10 from the 13. Murdoch fires for the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Yeah, nice ball indeed. So Abram DeSena with his 2nd touchdown catch of the day. 3rd touchdown pass for Murdoch. And Centerville appears to, looks like they're going for, no, never mind. Looks like they're going to try an extra point again. They did not try a PAT until this ball game. Just to see what they have, if they need it. As Morrow knocks it through. 43-0 Centerville leads it with 2:47 remaining in the 2nd quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
To the 40-yard line goes, I believe that was Caleb Tucker. It was on the kickoff return. It has been all Centerville in this first half. 43-0, the Big Reds lead it with 2:20 now remaining as the running clock has started.
Good opportunity for Davis County just to work on different things.
Mm-hmm.
You're down 42 in the first half. You don't need to pound Case and Young in there to prove a point.
Young in a shotgun. He'll throw it on 1st and 10. Sprinting to his left. Now just floats it. And it is Mason Simmons making the catch for a very short gain. And that was Connor Patoyan on the stop. At about the 42-yard line, so give him a gain of 2. Second catch for Simmons in this game. Actually, he's caught both of Case and Young's passes. He now leads the team in receptions with 11. 2nd and 8 from the 42 with 1:20 remaining here in the first half. Young keeps it, spins away from a tackle. Nice move as he avoided the tackle of a Big Red, and Young is taken down at about the 48, make it the 49, yard shy of a first down. Gain of 7, and we're under a minute left to go here in the first half. Third and 1 from the 49. Young with Skaggs in the pistol. Hand off to Skaggs. And he doesn't get it.
No.
Skaggs is stoned at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they might have given forward progress to midfield. Oh, that is a generous spot they gave him. And referee's looking over. Are they saying 4th down or? Oh, that at least needs a measurement, I would say.
Oh, they moved it back.
They moved it back. Okay. So, yeah, 4th and short. And with 10 seconds left, Davis County does not need to run another play. They're not even out of their huddle. And we're at 6 seconds left. I don't think they're going to get a play off as we're down to 3, down to 2, down to 1, and we have reached halftime. Centerville, very impressive, especially on offense. A ton of big explosive plays. We'll talk about that as we have reached halftime. 43-0, Centerville leads Davis County. We'll be back after this 4-minute timeout and come back to tell you all about this first half on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
(43-0), Centerville leads Davis County at the break, and as the score suggests, it was just a offensive blitzkrieg from Centerville from the very start. They got the opening kickoff, and after what I've noticed is that no matter how good a team is, they feel their way through the first couple of plays, and then once they realize what they have, then they start going for their strengths or what may be your weakness. There were a couple of passes there over the middle that were dropped from Mac Murdoch, but eventually those passes ended up connecting, and that's when we started getting all these scores. The first score was a 32-yard pass to Clayton Lawson. He redeemed himself after dropping a pass at the goal line earlier in that drive. So Mac Murdoch, as we'll go through all the scoring here, ended up with 3 touchdown passes. McCoy Caliponi had 3 touchdown runs. So their main threat passing and their main threat running, both having big games so far. And I think what I liked about Davis County in the beginning was how hard Kaysen was running the ball, as well as Fence Skaggs. They were both running the ball very hard, being aggressive, going for it on third down. But you notice how they were just stacking the box and not even paying attention to the wide receivers, especially in that first and early into the second quarter. What do you do in that situation when you see something like that? Because it seems like they were very blatant. Like they said, we know you're not going to pass.
Yeah, they were doing on first and second down, obvious rundowns. And on third down was third and long. They were honoring the pass. So you have to take a look at alignment. When you go out into your formation, you see which receiver is basically, we call it uncovered. You just get him the ball right away, because what happens is if you have a receiver uncovered, where's that defender that's supposed to be covering him? He's in there playing against the run. We have 5 guys to block, and they got 7 or 8 people in the box, and then numbers just don't. So you have to force that defender to come back out and cover that receiver. And you can do it just by we call it a grip and a rip. You just grip the ball and rip it out there as fast as you can, just a one-man screen, a two-man screen, and you make them play honest and you even the numbers up. So you start getting those people out of the box that are supposed to be covering receivers that aren't. That's how you, at least from a structure standpoint, how you try to even the numbers in the box.
So we'll go over the scores as Davis County Davis County, they had a decent drive, but then they turned it over on downs in Centerville territory. And what we really noticed about Centerville is as soon as they got the ball, big play.
That's what good teams do, right?
Yeah.
They go for the throat. They go for that big play. They know it can. It's a rivalry game. It's a pennant game. And I think Centerville said, we don't want to give Davis County any hope of being in this ball game. And that's how you handle it when you're the heavy favorite. You go out and show why you're a heavy favorite.
Probably one of the biggest ones was after Centerville was leading 8-0, they stopped Davis County on downs. They took over at their own 41. Very first play, 58-yard pass from Murdoch to Lawson to set up first and goal at the 1, and then Caliponi runs in from a yard out. Before you know it, it's 16-0 after they get the 2-point conversion. And at that point, you just go, okay, well, then you start thinking, we're down 2 scores to the guys that can score seemingly at will. Davis County kind of shot themselves at their own foot after they turned it over on downs. Actually, each possession, other than the one that ended at half, turned into it was a turnover. Turnover on downs, fumble, interception, fumble, and another turnover on downs. So, and Centerville responded by scoring on each one of those drives. Caliponi had a 1-yard run, as I alluded to earlier. Then he had a 4-yard run. And then Mac Murdoch had a 49-yard pass to Abram DeSena. Caliponi added a 6-yard run and then an 18-yard pass to Abram DeSena. Talk about explosive plays. We'll go over the pass plays for Centerville. 8 yards, 32 yards, 58 yards, 40, 49, and then 18 yards. That's a total of 213 yards through the air, 88 yards on the ground, 301 yards of total offense.
That's tough to beat when you turn the ball over 4 times or have 4 turnovers. Is it 4? Correct.
Three turnovers, 2 on downs.
2 on downs, so 5. You give it, and how many has Centerville had? 0.
Right.
They're protecting the football, and that's maddening for players and coaches. But those are turnovers are things that the way ours have been tonight, as I mentioned, they're things that you do the day one of training camp. It's the quarterback center snap, it's the handoff, and it's just ball protection. And when you're focused, those don't happen as much.
Speaking of ball protection, guess how many times Centerville has turned the ball over this season?
I'm going to say 1.
You're absolutely right.
That was a wild guess.
They had a fumble last week against Sheridan that was recovered. That is the only turnover they have committed this season.
That's impressive. I'll tell you what else has been impressive. Mac Murdoch, what I've liked just watching him play, he's had some great throws, but he's doing it from different launch points. So he's in the pocket throwing it. That last one, he was rolling to his left and had to get his shoulders around to throw it. That's a sign of a really good quarterback. You got to give him a compliment because he is really – it's just not that he's throwing touchdown passes. He's doing it at different angles, and that's a sign of a good quarterback.
43-0 is our score. Centerville leading Davis County as you watch the Davis County Marching Band perform in front of us. So we will take a timeout and come back, and we will have second half action after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmers' delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Both teams are back on the field, warming up, getting set for the second half. Centerville leading 43-0 in the 105th edition of the Pennant game. Coach, you have any happy memories of the Pennant game? Back when you played for Davis County?
We had it wasn't even a pennant game.
Really?
It was just a rivalry. But yes, I can
just good old-fashioned hate. You didn't like each other.
Oh, it was. I can remember on this field. Like when you look out where the people are on the fence, I think it was all back in those days. It kind of came onto the cinder track, and for this game, for that one game. Later on, we had the asphalt track, but they were lined all over the track. People are surrounding the track. It was a big show out from both communities, and I think we ended like in the 13-13 tie.
I forgot they did ties back then.
Yeah.
And that had to be so aggravating.
It was. And so back in those days, we were talking about in the press box, both teams ran the option.
Mm-hmm.
It was physical football, and it was just was tough football. But it was loud, and Centerville had cowbells and all kinds of stuff. It was just fun.
Yeah.
And the bands were, they were massive. The sidelines was just full of players. And just different participation level by the community and students.
Yeah.
I think our enrollment was larger back then too, of course. We were just a little bit bigger school back then. But great memories, just the rivalry, the football, Friday night football thing back then and it's still cool, but tonight's gotten away from us a little bit.
I'm coming.
Davis County will start the second half with the ball, and we will have a running clock here in the second half. Looks like it'll be Noah Sizemore and Sven Skaggs going deep to receive. Nope, looks like Caleb Tucker's going to go back there. So it'll be Skaggs and Tucker going deep. Meeker, who has had a lot of practice on his kicking, has the ball teed up at the 40. I said Meeker. It's Morrow. Jason Morrow. Beg your pardon, Jason. And the Morrow family back in Centerville. Third quarter getting set to commence. And here we go. High short kick. Caught by a nutback, and he immediately just goes to the ground. I think that was Erie's Derby at about the, Carson Pickens, beg your pardon, at the 38-yard line.
First and 10, Davis County.
Davis County just looking to keep things going, or actually keep a drive sustained. Other than the drive that ended the half, their last 5 have ended in a turnover.
It is an opportunity to do some different things. I know you have more in the playbook, and it might be a chance to do it, and they're already a little bit of a different formation here.
Young is in a shotgun. Skagg is to his left. Quarterback draw. Young tried to pick his way through the line of scrimmage, but was dragged down right at the line by Brian Snyder. And we have a flag down as well. That was thrown from the back side of the play. I think it was thrown by the back judge, actually. Normally you don't see a back judge throw a flag on a...
a defense?
Yeah, no, that was a personal foul.
Foul.
On Centerville was the call. Don't know quite what the back judge saw, but he was the one that threw the flag. And so the penalty is marched off, and that takes the ball to the Centerville 47-yard line.
First and 10, Davis County from the Centerville 47-yard line.
If I were a coach, my first question is who? Who did that?
Yes, who? Yeah, exactly. And get him out of there.
Exactly. 1st and 10 from the Centerville 47. Young in the gun. Hands off to Skaggs. Gets past the first wave of tacklers and then runs into a wall. It looked like that was Connor Patoyan that made the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Down to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 3.
3-yard gain for Skaggs to make it 2nd and 7.
We need the following people to report to the Gear Up tent. You have won a prize. Waylon Miller, Paxton Sisler, Colby Haskell.
10:24 and counting remaining in the third quarter. Centerville 43, Davis County nothing. And Davis County has a 2nd and 7 from the 44. Handoff Skaggs. Good burst up the field. And now sound like they.
Yeah, I think his knee went down.
Oh,
right
okay,
I think
okay.
his knee kind of popped
His knee
down
went
there.
down right before he reached the
Still pretty
40,
good
it
run.
appears. Yeah. And they'll see when they mark him down. Looks like it's at the 41, so give him a gain of 3. It's too bad because it looked like he had a good gain. That was one of his better runs, at least initially. 3rd and 3 from the 40. Young hands off to Skaggs again. Nope, beg your pardon. This is Young on the keeper, and Young gets nothing. Maybe a yard to the 39, but that's it. And I'll bring up 4th down. Davis County staying out in the field with it being 4th and 2 from the 39. Coming up on 9:10 remaining in the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Young in the shotgun. He takes the snap. And he hands it off to Sven Skaggs. Good push by the line, and they'll have the first down.
Good line surge there at the end.
Down to the 42-yard line to pick up a 2 and a Mustang.
They needed to, and they got to. And the drive will continue for the Mustangs.
Following students to report to the Gear Up tent to collect your prizes for the drawing.
1st and 10 from the 42 as Young trots back to the huddle with the play.
Kinsley Allen, Lexi Rowe, Addison Tharp, Mallory Schultz, and Abigail Chichak.
Twins to each side for Davis County. Young in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Quarterback draw. And Young has run into Craddockville quite a bit tonight. And Craddockville again on the stop at about the 35.
On the play. Ran 2nd and 9. Craddockville and Snyder on the tackle for the Big Red.
So 2nd and 9 coming up after a gain of 1. From the 35, Young to throw. Looking left, throwing high and incomplete. Almost intercepted there on the back end by Jaeger White. White wants to say,
Yeah,
he says, I got that. He's like, yeah, I got that. That's mine. It's an interception, but officials wave it off. They say incomplete, and now bring up 3rd down. It's only the the 3rd pass that Young has attempted in this ball game. Third and 9 from the 35. With the running clock, this drive is chewing up a lot of time, and whistles, and a flag is down. Delay of game on Davis County.
Oh, man.
The play clocks are operational again. They weren't working in the first half, so I don't know if they were aware of that or not. So after the 5 yards are marched off, it is 3rd and 14. Back at the Centerville 40.
They're already getting down on that play clock again.
Yes, they are. We're down to 6. Young running to the right. Tries to bounce it outside. Now cuts it back to the middle. Back to the original line of scrimmage before the delay of game penalty to the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. Under 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Centerville 43, Davis County nothing is our score. Mac Murdoch, Centerville's quarterback, with 3 touchdown passes. Makoa Caliponi has 3 touchdown runs for the Big Reds.
See, 3 receivers down here, really, only 2 of them have a man over the top of them. That means there's an extra one in there against the run.
On 4th and 9, little dump pass on a screen pass, and it's broken up. Skaggs was there, but it was broken up. Actually, wasn't much there as far as the screen pass is concerned. And Davis County turns it over on downs, and Centerville will take over, leading 43-0. First and 10 from the 35. And there's a run. And it is Mathis. Gets about 3 to the 38. On 2nd and 7, Mathis again. Dodges a couple tacklers. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Nice jump cuts as well. Has a first down as he crosses the 40 to the 46.
Up to the 46-yard line to pick up a 8 and a first down for the Big Red.
4:05 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Centerville with the ball, leading Davis County 43-0. First and 10. Mathis spins off a tackle, spins off another, and a late flag flies in as well. As Mathis is down at about the 49, but we'll check on the flag. It was thrown by the back judge. Back judge has been very involved.
He's been
with the flag throwing,
and he whips it in there too.
Yeah, that's a decent arm. It looks like it's going against Centerville. And a call is holding against Centerville. So after a 10-yard penalty, well, they'll mark it 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st and 16. So another carry to the 41-yard line.
Centerville's getting a lot of new bodies in there now.
Yeah. 2nd and 15 from the 40. Screen pass, intercepted. Flag is down. That might be roughing the passer. Carson Pickens brings in for the touchdown, but the referee threw the flag. I think they're going to call roughing the passer, and I think this is coming back.
Oh, boy.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
I mean, as soon as he let that pass go, the flag was out. So, yeah, that was definitely rough. That's what the referee saw anyway. Todd Parker was the referee that threw that flag. So that erases a potential pick six. And we'll march 15 yards the other way.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Mustangs.
Now he'll take the ball all the way to Mustang territory to the 44. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for Centerville. So even when something good happens for the Mustangs.
It can't turn, can it?
No.
It can't turn in our favor.
There's the pitch. Ooh, a big hit. But now a man running loose and running for the touchdown.
Arm tackles.
Yeah, a lot of arm tackles there. As Mathis makes it a 44-yard touchdown run. And Centerville on the verge of putting up a 50-burger on the Mustangs. Morrow is in to kick the extra point. DeSena is the holder. Kick is away. And the kick is good. 2:29 remaining in the third quarter. It is now Centerville 50, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
2:29 remaining in the third quarter. Centerville kicking off. Low line drive angled towards the far sideline, going out of bounds, and Davis County will take over from their own 35. Our latest score was a 44-yard touchdown gallop by Kem Mathis to make our score 50-0 after the extra point was booted through by Jason Morrow, who just kicked that kickoff out of bounds. 2:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Davis County had their deepest penetration into Centerville territory on that last drive, although it stalled at about the 35 when they turned it over on downs. Young on the keeper at the 40. And he dives forward for a first down at the 46-yard line. 11-yard gain. Young had 129 yards last week against EBF.
And that's a good night for a quarterback, 129 yards rushing.
Right now he's up to 50. Young again. This time he gets corralled in the backfield and dropped.
Well, back to 45 again.
Yeah, Finnegan Heffron on the stop.
You just got to have more. And Kaysen is a good player. And I'm not saying he's doing it all by himself. He just got to get the ball to different points. And right now everything's happening in between the tackles. We've got to get it out on the edge. Got to get it over the top. You have to take some shots. You have to do some different things.
2nd and 14 with the ball back at the 42. Hand off to Skaggs, and he ran into his own man. That kind of prevented that run from gaining any traction. He's brought down at the 42 for no gain.
We don't have enough offensive players in there to block that many defensive players. When two of your 4 receivers are left uncovered, those bodies that are supposed to be covering them are in playing against the run. Going to have to get the ball on the perimeter. The 2 slot receivers are the 2 closest receivers to the quarterback. There's no one on them. They're in playing the run.
On 3rd and 14, Young dancing in the backfield, flush to his right, pump fakes, spins, still on his feet, and now he goes down. Young had time on that occasion, but couldn't find a receiver and didn't want to throw it away either. So he'll take the sack right at the line of scrimmage at the 42, and that should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. As the clock reads 2, reads 1, and we will head to quarter number 4. It has been all Centerville, 50-0. The Big Reds lead Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
First play of the 4th quarter will be a punt by Davis County. A high end-over-end kick that goes out of bounds, and this is going to be a very short kick. It depends on where the official here on the near side decides to spot it. He's still walking, and he spots it at the 44 of Centerville. Believe it or not, Coach, that was the first punt of the game.
Wow. Yeah, I guess with our turnovers, and we haven't had to punt.
Right.
Yeah, and they haven't.
No, they have not. Here's another cool stat for you. Told you at halftime that Centerville, and you guessed correctly, that they only had to punt. Oh, I'm sorry, that they only had 1 turnover this entire season. How many times have they had to punt this season, if you want to guess?
Let's see. I'm going to say 6. 4.
They've only had to punt 4 times this season, and looks like there's a false start against Centerville.
Close. Only 2 away, but if we're playing Price is Right rules, I'm over.
Yeah, you lost because you went over. Yeah. Price is Right rules always apply, Coach.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Bob Barker.
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 39 after the false start penalty. And the quarterback keeper, Tristan Herber, gets his first carry. And he gets about 5. So he got the penalty yardage back to the 44. 2nd and 10 from the 44. 10-15 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Centerville in control, leading 50-0 over Davis County. Give it to Mathis. Slams into the line. Squirts out of it, however. Look at him drive his legs.
Yeah.
Still going. First down.
He's been impressive.
Yes.
And Calipone's a good runner. This kid's right behind him. He's been impressive. And he's a different style. I don't even think that was him.
That was Hayden Bratz.
Yeah.
On the carry.
Good run.
Yeah.
They've got 3 good running backs.
So a 10-yard run by Hayden Bratz to get on the stat book. Very impressive run to make it 1st and 10 for Centerville. 9:25 remaining. 1st and 10 at the Davis County 45. Herber drops a snap. And somehow,
it was drop kicked.
Yeah, it was kicked forward, but I think Davis County recovered. They did. Mason Simmons recovered the fumble, and there is a second turnover on Centerville this season.
So every time you bring up a stat like that, something happens. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
How many 50-point leads has Centerville blown this year? Say none. Say 0 so we can kind of jinx
Zero.
it. Okay.
Zero, Coach.
All right. See if we can jinx them.
Davis County with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Young hands off to Skaggs. Angling towards the right, dragging a tackler with him across the 45 to about the 47. Give him a gain of 4.
Sven Skaggs is still running hard. A young freshman putting into this, thrust into a role, with the injury to Bulacek and has run hard all night. Sven's a tough kid. He's got a lot of football left ahead of him.
Yeah, only a freshman, absolutely. Frazee split out wide to the right. His dad kind of lied to me a little bit, said he wasn't going to play today, but Frazee's giving it a go. Looks to be okay, and Skaggs gets another carry as he drags another tackler out to midfield for a gain of 3. But back to Mark Frazee. His dad, Scott, thought that his ankle was going to bother him and keep him out. Huh? Yeah, but looks like he was going to give it a try, and he did during warm-ups, so he is good to go.
You come out, smell the grass, hear the drums beating, the music, and, adrenaline gets going. You fight through it.
3rd and 3 from midfield. Young on the keeper, dodges around the tackler, spinning around another. He has the first down. Took 3 guys with him inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Gain of 7. That looked like a weight room run right there.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, squats.
Yeah. That was the 20th time Young has toed the rock. Now here's Skaggs again. Nice burst up the middle by Sven Skaggs to the 30. A gain of 13 and another first down. 6:30 remaining in the 4th quarter. Davis County now with their longest journey into Centerville's territory with the ball at the 30. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Young on the keeper. Inside the 20 to the 19. And that should be good for another first down.
Be good to get one in the end zone again. I don't think we've had a score since week 1, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
A score here at home, you mean, or?
A score.
No, there were 2 touchdowns against EBF last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did.
But Davis County.
I'm carrying that commentary from last week.
That's okay. Davis County's only taken it to the promised land 3 times this season. They have had trouble getting into the end zone now. This is Young dancing around tacklers on the left. He's trying to do it himself. He stiff arms a man at the 10.
There we go.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Good run.
Great individual effort by Kason Young. "19-yard run by Kason Young. That's his first touchdown run of the season.
Wow.
I hope they bring out Caleb Martin to try to attempt an extra point. Yep, he's out there. He attempted only 1 extra point this season in that game against Pekin in the season opener. So Want to see what he has here, extra point-wise. Casey Young is the holder because, of course, Casey Young does pretty much everything on this team. Good snap, good hold.
Nice.
Oof, very nice kick.
Very nice.
And it is through. 5:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Davis County gives the crowd something to cheer about. It is now 50-7, Centerville on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
A 19-yard run by Casey Young has gotten Davis County on the board, but it's still all Centerville. 50-7 is our score. Here's Martin's kickoff, high and short. And just a sliding catch made by the upback. That was Preston Strode that made the catch and tried to get up and run as well.
Can't do that.
No, you can't. This is not the NFL. So Centerville will take over as the clock now runs. We're at 5:10 and counting remaining. And I imagine Centerville just needs to get a couple of first downs and hopefully nobody gets hurt and they can get out of here, grab their pennant trophy and make their way back to Centerville with their record now at 4-0. And man, the way Murdoch looks and the way the offense looks, they can cause some problems to a couple of the more prestigious schools of Class 2A. On 1st and 10, Herbert on the keeper gets twisted down across the 35 to the 36. So after the 7-yard gain, it'll be 2nd and 3. Got to give just a tip of the hat to Matt Kovacevic, the head coach of Centerville.
He's done a good job there.
Most definitely.
Consistently, his kids play hard, and they're organized. They hustle on and off the field. They, just the little things they do. You see how they signal their plays in. They're efficient in what they're doing. He's done a really fine job there.
He's been there for a while too. You coached against him, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I think we were both new at that time, new-ish.
Herbert gets taken down for no gain to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, we haven't seen any of the Centerville Stars here in the second half as they were up 43-0. There's a fumble snap, and Herbert just falls on it back at the 29-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down, and we may see our our 5th Centerville punt of the season.
Wow.
Centerville is letting the clock run down, and I think they're just going to let the clock run down until they can call timeout. Yeah, Matt Kovacevic has an official right next to him, and that's exactly what happened. Centerville calls timeout. Make that 2:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 50-7 Centerville on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
The punt is blocked.
All right.
And the ball is loose. Caden Fine was the one that blocked the punt as we welcome you back to Mustang Stadium. So it's recovered at about the 14-yard line. And that's where Davis County will take over.
Davis County from the Centerville 14-yard line.
Well, Centerville had only punted for the 5th time this season, so they're probably not used to.
Yeah. Does that actually a punt then?
That's a good point.
I don't know.
You're right. You're right. It probably isn't.
Yeah.
So you're right.
I don't know how they score that.
1st and 10 from the Centerville 14, and there's a bad snap, and flags are down as well, as is Sizemore, who's in at quarterback now. So just all kinds of sloppiness happened on that play, and the clock is stopped. Well, I thought the clock would be stopped for the penalty, but apparently not. Now it's I thought I heard the clock operator say oops.
Oops. No, we didn't hear that.
Holding is the call against Davis County to take them back to the 23. Noah Sizemore in the ball game, hands it off to Skaggs. And Sven Skaggs gets about 2 to the 21. Got time for probably 2, maybe 3 more plays with this running clock. Can Davis County punch it into the end zone before this game comes to an end? Sizemore the throw. Launching it deep down the right side. That was well short, incomplete. Yeah, Ethan Erdman was the intended receiver. He had to backtrack big time to try to get that pass. And with 29 seconds left on 3rd and 21. Sizemore this time throws it deep to the left side. Nice catch.
Nice catch.
And it is. It's a touchdown. Mark Frazee.
Nice catch. Good way to end the game.
That was a nice catch by Mark Frazee there on the far sideline and able to get inside the pylon as well. 21-yard touchdown catch for Frazee. First touchdown pass for Sizemore. And here comes Caleb Martin to try to add an extra point with 10 seconds remaining. Low kick. And it just got over the crossbar.
So is he perfect for the year so far?
He is, 3 for 3.
That's all that matters, right?
All right, so our score is 50-14. We'll keep it here as thanks to the wonderful Annie Argo, we've gone through all of our breaks that we've needed to. So we'll keep it here for the final 10 seconds of this ball game. It may be a hollow victory, but it's good to at least have the crowd cheer about
Yeah.
something before this game comes to an end.
It's good for those younger, the younger kids in the game to have success, and that does help when you have your backup quarterback come in there and throw that touchdown pass. Nice grab, but just to have success like that does matter.
That's the second touchdown catch for Mark Frazee as well. His first catch was in the season opener. He caught a 69-yarder from Kason Young.
That's right, yeah.
So not bad for a young man whose dad said that he didn't think he was going to play today. Although if you're listening, Scott, still love you. Really, I do. Here comes Martin's kickoff. He kicks it deep, bounces at the 20. And it's scooped up. And a fumble! But it looks like it's recovered by Centerville. McDaniel was returning it. He got stripped. And it was recovered, and the clock has run out of this ball game. And there's your final score, 50-14. And the pennant, where I think the athletic director Dave Mason's going to bring it out. Yep. And kindly hand it back over to the Centerville Big Reds, because I would say Coach they did tonight.
Yeah, and the prognosis would look like they might own it for a couple of years.
Oof. Unless Mac Murdoch go early and roll somewhere. And yeah, you see the excitement now of the Centerville players.
See you guys in 2 weeks.
And we'll stick around and for the Centerville players. And looks like they have the trophy already. But now they'll just unroll it. In case you haven't seen the trophy, it's a pennant trophy, and it's basically one big long stick. Okay, it's more than a stick, but has two pennants on it. One says Centerville, one says Davis County. And Davis County had it the whole calendar year because of what they did last year against Centerville, but now Centerville gets it back, and it looks like they are ready to unveil it, and you'll hear plenty of celebration.
I think my dad, Dennis Anderson, and the old AD at Centerville, Roger Campbell, both started that. I want to say it was in the 90s.
Okay.
At that time, both programs were kind of struggling, and they were trying to create interest between the two programs and between the two schools. And both programs have been struggling for some years, and they started this pennant. And I think actually the first one, they actually had the cross-country teams carry the game ball.
And there it is.
In a relay on Highway 2.
Centerville rejoicing.
They got it back.
Yep, the pennant is going back to Centerville. Congratulations to the Big Reds, 50-14 winners over Davis County. We'll take a short break and wrap things up from here at Mustang Stadium on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Centerville gets the pennant back after defeating Davis County 50-14 tonight. And even though Davis County scored 14 points there at the very end, it was basically just domination by Centerville, and a very, very impressive team. And it makes you wonder, they're 4-0 now, it makes you wonder how deep they can go into the postseason if they get that far.
They're young. I think it was a good win for them. I don't think from a coaching perspective they probably felt they got the work they needed, on doing some things. They got a lot of young kids in, which is positive. But some of those trick plays and stuff, they're great, but it really doesn't give your team a lot of work. And maybe they're in a physical situation where maybe they just needed to have those trick plays. With injuries, sometimes you do that to help quicken the game, to take an opponent out of the game. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. They're certainly talented. Murdoch is a talented young quarterback. When things are going your way, it's the momentum's easy, and they're playing against a team that, in Davis County that's really struggling right now.
Absolutely. And what's really dangerous about Centerville is how quickly they turn the switch once they get the ball.
They did.
Especially, and let's remember that they got the ball in very advantageous field position. I mean, you're not gonna go for the jugular when you have the ball at your own 5.
Right.
But when you have it at their 41 or at midfield, you're definitely going to try something like that.
That's good coaching too.
Yeah,
it's good coaching. Yeah, absolutely.
So we will wrap things up from here in Bloomfield. We will be in Albia next week, and what turns out to be something, and I don't know how Albia did this week, but it's going to be an interesting matchup. Albia blew out Davis County. We thought it was going to be a good game last year.
Yeah.
Albia blew out Davis County 41-7 in Albia last year. They will meet again in Albia this year. Their starting quarterback, however, tore his ACL last week, and so we will see a different looking Albia team than what we expected. So it will be, I guess, a couple more question marks are now in this matchup.
We're banged up a little bit too, and it might be one that we try to rally around and try to stay in the game and fight a little bit for.
So that's where we will be next week, as we will check in at Albia, and that'll be the final Friday of September, as this season is now officially half over, Coach.
Wow. That's crazy.
So once again, our final score from here in Davis County, Centerville beats the Mustangs by a final score of 50-14. And we will be in Albia next week for our Week 5 matchup. We look forward to having you join us then. For Kent Anderson and Annie Argo, our on-site producer, and for Kyle Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa, this is Els Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. This has been Davis County Football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.